slamming.
Leaving the city and heading up north to the cabin, the cottage, or chalet. It's big business, this weekend thing. And a lot of people have discovered that the weekend market, well, is a bit of a gold mine. I remember like it was yesterday, the summer of '67, Elliott Lake, Ontario. It was the very first time that I did it. No, not that. I'm talking about riding one of these babies. That was the year that a company called Bombardier introduced the very first Sea-Doo. Now, I remember that very first ride as being quite loud and slow. But 30 years later, with a little bit of competition and better technology, the personal watercraft is a lot safer, quieter, and faster.
You get a lot of independence when you're operating personal watercraft. Where I can't, take a large boat and attach it to my non-existent pickup and back it into water and get it to go all by myself, I can take my one-place personal watercraft trailer, attach it to my car, I can back it down a little ramp, I can push it into the water by myself and be able to go out and ride around, and it's the right weight, it's the right size that I can handle it.
4. Not exactly the ideal conditions for golf. However, for those of us who may be heading down south or are just too anxious for the season to begin, there are ways you can beat old man winter and start tuning up your golf game on your weekends right now. For instance, you can come to a place like this, the Sports Dome, right here at the home of the Canadian Open, Oakville, Ontario. This is Canada's biggest dome, and the amazing thing is, the entire thing is supported by just air.
The Sport Domes is just an air-supported structure. Just the air comes in through the primary fans, and it just keeps it up. Turn off the fans, there goes the dome.
What is this material?
This is actually PVC-coated polyester. It's very, very resilient, heavy-duty material.
Guy, Vinny Guitteri. Today I'm the backyard cop, and today I'm going to talk to you about washing the car. Now, when I told my brother Gino, hey, I'm going to do washing the car, he says, what are you, stupid or something? Everybody knows how to wash the car. And I said, yeah. I said, do you know what Carnauba is? And he said, Carnauba, isn't that the guy that got 5 to 10 over on Elm Street? I said, that's how stupid you are. Then I smacked him, and he smacked me. Then Ma came out, and she smacked us both. But when I wash my car in front of the house, I like to have a nice blonde in the bikini, wah-wah-wah-woo, you know what I mean? But today I said, hey, they're not going to like that. And then I thought, hey, what is this cable? What the heck? I can do anything. So now I got a naked blonde to show you, because on cable you can get away with anything. Get a little hairy, but what the heck? First thing you want to do is get really organized. Now what I like to do is take everything out of the car. Okay, Blondie, out. Come on, let's go. Move it, move it, move it. Excuse me one sec. Now my brother Gino, he says, hey, why don't you just take it through the car wash once a week? And I say, you know what? I don't like to do that because if I was being beaten and whipped and chained once a week, I'd lose my finish too. The Great Canadian Dream, which also happens to be the Weekend Guy fantasy. No, I'm not talking about the one where I get locked in a Canadian Tire overnight and get to try out all the tools. No, I'm talking about the one where I say adios to the city job, pack it all in, and move to a small town like Milford, Ontario, and maybe even open up my own business. Several years ago, two brave souls, Nancy and Pete Fleck, did exactly this. They quit their jobs in advertising, bought a rundown schoolhouse with the hopes of turning it into a successful bed and breakfast. Hi.
Welcome. Did you get lost?
No, not at all.
Nice to meet you.
Very easy.
Take you back?
Oh, yeah, thanks. Hey, Mr. Pistol. There we are. Come on out. Look, new dog. New dog. Now, my only concern is my ears are going to freeze off. Look, the snow. This is frozen sand. Now what?
Now we're going to get in the boats. We're going to paddle down the way here.
That's it? Let's go to Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not far. See, it's only about 50 miles that way.
Oh, there it is. There's the CN Tower. Oh, well, let's go.
On May 8th, I will be leaving Ottawa, Ontario, and I will be paddling 3,000 miles to New Orleans, Louisiana, which will take me 5.5 months to do. People can participate in this endeavor in many, many ways. They can write me. I'm going to dedicate each mile to somebody that had cancer or died of cancer, so they can send me in a letter and ask that, you know, perhaps maybe one of their family members or friends or whatever, I could dedicate a mile to them. I also have a website set up, which they can go into and get up-to-date information as concerning the trip.
Why wait for May? Let's go right now. New Orleans or bust. Here we come. I'll race you. Oh, I see Martha Stewart or Bob Vila try this. Huh.